Gangplank taken off the board for Team Fire. MaRin does not want to have to deal with that one. And Lulu, of course. We talked about the try-hard picks. Maybe we'll see some fun in here. But we have been seeing a lot of the AD carries, so I wouldn't be surprised to see those.
Lulu is super annoying in 1v1s. You just pick up a Doran's Blade to start, and between the picks damage on your auto attacks plus just the added damage from the Doran's Blade, just so annoying to deal with. You can never kill her when she gets to 6C.
Speaking of annoying though, Lucian, he's been a very popular pick in the 1v1s we recently did see with, you know, some fantastic plays coming out of Kira alone on that champion. Kennen is also banned away. So MaRin just has one left. He decides to spend it on the Quinn. What does Clearlove decide to get rid of?
It's got to be Caitlyn here. I mean, we also saw a lot of Urgot bans. Urgot on Howling Abyss tends to be pretty good. Nunu as well is another one of those champions that is very annoying to deal with. He just consumes up a minion every time he trades, throws a snowball at you and just waddles away and just says, okay, well, you're never going to beat me. There's a lot available right now that can be picked and probably should be picked as well. Caitlyn is pretty much the quintessential neutralize everything champion in a 1v1. You just farm to 100 CS and just win the game.
That's not going to be happening on Team Ice's side, though. Clearlove goes all out, goes against his own element here, and he picks up the Brand.
He does, but Brand is super annoying. I actually tried to cheese pulse with this in a 1v1.
How'd that work for you?
He played Heimerdinger and cheesed me back, and it really outplayed me. Brand, with the added damage that you get from the Deathfire touch, just means you burn people down time and time again. And as you said, they've kind of gone against their element here.
Well, you know, just because they're both out of their element doesn't mean they can't lay the smackdown. Lissandra's picked up. She's on her home turf here on the Howling Abyss. And we'll have to see if MaRin is up to the task to dousing the fire of Clearlove this time around.
So as a reminder, both picks, once they've been locked in, will be shown to the opponents. You can change your summoners and just, you know, change your runes and masteries to depend on exactly what you want for the matchup. Also something, the summoners will get updated just before we go into game as well, so it will not just be what you see on the screen. Generally, we saw a lot of Exhaust Ignite just to go all in.
Snowball's enabled too, that's worth noting. You've always had the
is.
possibility, but you don't necessarily need it on these two champions.
It's nice for the true damage that you get from it and a gap close if you need that kind of added functionality on a champion's kit, but generally, Exhaust Ignite just shuts down any kind of all-in, and if you manage to hold your Ignite while the opponent uses both summoners, you have a massive advantage in that 1v1 situation.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't wait to see who takes this one out. It really is a matchup of two heavyweight players out of two very powerful regions, and I have a feeling that whoever wins this one has the potential to go very far in this 1v1 tournament. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Howling Abyss. It's MaRin versus Clearlove.
Oh, this is disgusting from Clearlove already. I like it. We were saying, you know, with the cheese picks coming out of the jungler, even running Spirit Fire Brand as well. The best Brand skin, I feel, since it got released. But Corrupting Potion as well. Everything about this build seems to be all about the tick damage. You hit them with one ability. The burn from Brand's passive already 2% of your max health every second for 4 seconds, up to 8%. Plus you add Corrupting Potion. Plus you add Deathfire Touch. Oh, just... Oh. This just makes my skin crawl even thinking about how hard it's going to hit with the first Pillar of Flame.
Well, you know, if there's anything I learned from playing Pokemon, fire is usually pretty strong against ice. And we're just going to go ahead and see what Clearlove's able to pull off. But MaRin, you know, he didn't get that MVP for nothing. He's playing an actual top lane champion.
Ooh, sidestep already out of MaRin. Dancing Shoes are on. The other key thing here is we're on Howling Abyss, but wards are actually enabled from the trinket slot. It's really important to get that first ward down into the bush. You can see that it's already been established by Clearlove, but the response here out of MaRin with Lissandra, he's just been queuing the wave. Clearlove's been trying to land the Pillar of Flame, and the experience difference between the two champions early on is going to potentially punish Clearlove, but MaRin is taking a few pillars here, and it is starting to chunk through his health.
It is. However, as you mentioned, there is that CS differential going for MaRin right now. It's very slight, but of course, that is one of your win conditions, getting first to 100. He's already healed back up. Potion's coming in handy early, but he does take a little bit more damage. The Ice Claw comes out. Clearlove's just out of range, though, and he's dodging away from it.
Oh, MaRin also just judging the tower distance as well, making sure he didn't get hit. Another key thing for anybody that, you know, this is their first time watching a 1v1, MaRin is actually in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, there's that pillar again, and he's got to be very careful here. Clearlove does not take nearly as much in return, a bit lower on the mana scale, but he's very low on the CS.
And that is actually all of MaRin's potions used here as well. So MaRin, even though he now has a level advantage, cannot really trade with Clearlove. Recall is enabled. And the other really key thing as minions push up to a tower, MaRin gets hit and stunned!
Ignite! Exhaust is down, he's gonna try to claw his way to freedom, but he's burning!
He's done it!
First blood! 2.5
Clearlove, I doubted you. I doubted you to begin this 1v1 tournament. And that's the world's MVP down already.
Yeah. And we got a jungler moving on to the next round. I mean, we didn't always expect that was going to happen, but smile on Clearlove's face. He takes one for Team Ice. Chalk it on the board.
It's the brand, man. This champion. If you just hit those pillars, that's all it is. Pillar into a stun. Oh, they just burn down. Yeah. Disgusting.
Well, that sets up a jungle battle, too, in the next round, because he goes up against the Flash Wolves Karza.
Yeah, looking at it, yeah, Karza was the player that got the
First
buy
buy,
on the
yes.
top side of the bracket for this one. So that is a good start now if your Team Ice managing to at least put that first player up against Karza, because otherwise you then look at it, Team Fire would actually have a player immediately into the quarterfinals if Team Ice didn't win that one. So a good pickup to start this.